Hi, this is Jessica with Executive Sutra. I'm so excited to share this week with you tips on how to inspire your team and lead with a core purpose. We all love to be with people who make us dream, who inspire us to be bigger and better, to reach our highest potential. And as leaders, one of our greatest gifts is to inspire others to be at their best self. Now, where do we find our inspiration? I believe it comes from two things: being in alignment with yourself, your passions, your values, your interests, and also being in alignment with your life path. So what are the experiences that have led you to where you are now? And how can you connect those dots to create a constellation that paints a broader vision? So Steve Jobs discussed how you can only connect the dots looking backwards, not looking forwards. And in some ways, I believe that's true. We're living in a time with so much change that it's a little bit like driving in the fog. We can see a few steps ahead of us, but we can't see yet the whole picture. Certain times our vision becomes more clear, and other times it's still a little bit foggy. But what we can do is be in alignment with our vehicle so that we're pointed in the right direction, and we have our internal GPS, what I would call our inner executive, that's helping to set our course. So this internal GPS we can tap into when we are in the flow, when we are leading and living with our passions and our values, and when we're in alignment with our higher purpose. This relates to the yogic concept of Dharma. What is our Dharma? What is our gifts that we want to share with the world? So I have some questions to ask you, and if you have a piece of paper close by, grab a pen. I'll also post this in my blog this week. But I'm curious, what are your natural talents and gifts? When are you at your best self? What is your mission statement? What would you like to accomplish in this world? And what is your legacy? How will you leave an impact on the world and on the people with whom you connect? What are your values? My values are passion, service, growth, discovery, and nature. Those are my guiding principles and values behind everything that I do at work and beyond. In business school at Harvard, they discuss this idea of core purpose as your true north, your North Star, the thing that guides you forward and helps you to make all the significant choices in your life, as well as the day-to-day things, so that you can be living in alignment with your deepest truth. There are yogic techniques that will help you to discover your core purpose and help you to stay on the path to your core purpose. We can all easily get distracted, and committing to a daily practice is essential. These yoga tools include meditation, even just a simple silent meditation. We'll be posting one of these later this week on social media, so check us out on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and LinkedIn. Another practice is journaling, getting in the habit of writing down your innermost thoughts, dreams, desires. That helps to clear the clutter. Another beautiful way to tap into your core purpose is to create through art or painting or singing or dance. Anytime that we are expressing, we are getting closer to being in alignment with our truth. It helps to take away some of the control mechanism of the rational brain, and we can be more in that creative flow, that place of discovery. It's from this place that we can then inspire others by our own personal path and story and journey. So a quick exercise you can also do relates to just allowing the inspiration to flow. And the point of our inspiration physically is actually at the top of our head. So if you consider the point of inspiration is that eureka moment, that light bulb when the light bulb goes off. And it's also that connection at the top of our head between where we are now and where we want to be, our literally higher self or highest potential. Even the word inspire has an elevated aspect to it. So the highest point of our body is the crown of our head, and yet this is often where we carry tension. So you can simply bring your hands up to the crown of your head and just give yourself a little massage. I know that sounds strange, and yeah, maybe it'll mess up your hair. Who cares? So just give yourself a little massage at the crown of your head. And if it's easier, you can place your elbows on your knees and just rest your head in your hands. And then place both of your hands up on the top of your head and allow your body to sit up tall, so as if you could reach the crown of your head up into your hands. I'd like you to focus on your inhale, as if every inhale could breathe all the way up into the top of the head, up into your hands. So take a few full breaths here, feeling your breath flow through your body and all the way up to your highest self, your point of inspiration. Then release your hands back down and place your hands on your thighs with your palms face up. Put your first finger and second finger together on both palms. So this is a mudra or a gesture. Mudra means lock in Sanskrit, so it's a seal, excuse me. It means a seal. You're creating a little seal with your thumb and your first finger. You're going to rest this palms face up on your knees. So this is often how we see yogis meditating, and it's a connection of our highest self and our current self, and it's considered the gesture of knowledge. So deeper knowledge beyond just what we can see, but knowledge of our true potential. I invite you to close your eyes, sitting in this position, paying attention to your breath. The thoughts that come in are not you. 90-some% of our thoughts are just programming and patterns and a regurgitation of things that we've heard. So we need our daily meditation practice to clear that clutter and find our deepest self. Consider the thoughts almost like catch and release if you were fishing. Releasing the thought and just letting it go, letting it swim away. Anytime that you feel disconnected from your authentic self, I encourage you to take this powerful pause. Breathe up into the crown of your head, maybe massage your scalp. Take a few minutes in this gesture, this seal of knowledge with the thumb and the first finger together. And allow yourself to see things from a different perspective,